Hello, so today we are going to be talking about goodbye fear monsters, and we are going to be using the utilitarian framework of ethics. So, first, we want to talk about what is utilitarianism. So, it is where we look at what is the greatest good for the greatest number of people. Now, in Goodbye Fear Monsters, the idea is that we want to let children express their fear to a toy, and that toy is going to eat away that fear. And when the toy is done eating away all the fears, it will then stop a recording, and that recording will be sent and shared with different adults, the mother, the father, and then also child psychologist as well. So when we look at a utilitarianism point of view, really the parents are being helped in that the child is being helped, and so the parents are going to be able to sleep better at night. They're going to know what their child is concerned about, and at the same time the child psychologists are going to be able to take and interpret that information that is being sent to them so that they can gain a better understanding of what do children fear and how do we combat that. And then at the end of the day, of course, the child is going to be helped because the fear is going to be eaten and eradicated. Now, based on this point, I would argue that utilitarianism is inherently good. Now, a side note to this is that the child does not know that they are being recorded. So if I think about it from my own personal standpoint, and that if I found out that somebody was recording me every single night that I slept without my knowledge, I would have some issues with that. Now, at the same time, can a child really make those decisions, or is it up to the parents because the parents actually know what is happening? So it's a mute point. However, Britannica does make a very good point in that utilitarianism also looks at every choice is going to have a consequence. It could be good, could be bad, but at the end of the day, there is a consequence. So is this consequence good or is it bad? Well, if we go ahead and let the recording proceed, then I would say that overall it is good, and thus it reaffirms that even though the child is being recorded without their knowledge, psychologists will be able to help understand and be able to better treat different kinds of fears within children, and that could be used for generations and decades to come. And even though it's one child that is being recorded without their knowledge, the amount of children that could be helped over the course of decades and generations is much more than just one. So, once again, I think it reaffirms that the utilitarian viewpoint for the Goodbye Fear Monsters would be a good choice to do. Thank you.